It's exactly
Yeah.
this. Coronavirus, it's a corona lesson for me.
Oh
This
my
is how
God,
I
it's the
call it.
biggest lesson of the world.
I said this is the lesson. Why? Because now we understood that we're not gonna live for life. We can die. You know, when you lost someone for nothing, just for one virus, we find out that human, he have the beginning and they have the end. This is because, you know, when you're every day in the business, like me, for example, my own example, I'm every day in beautiful life, beautiful hotel, beautiful clothes, beautiful watch, whatever you want. One day, they said, this is called wake up. They wake up me and say, oh, Manny, you nobody. You can die like the normal people, you understand? And
Yeah.
it's good also for my artists, because my big celebrities that I'm working with, they find out that they are nobody. Why? Because people can still live without them. You
I
know,
think
look,
somebody had a little shock about it.
a lot, if you know what I mean. Yes, yes, totally.
I think so.
If you know what I mean, of course, because they
I
find
know
out,
perfectly.
you know, the problem of human is the ego. More
Oh
you
my
have
God.
biggest ego, more you think that you are superior of someone else. You understand?
But you know, this ego I find in more little people than the bigger people. I know a lot
Yes.
of bigger people with bigger hearts, and just little people like they are the gods. Sorry, no.
But is exist also a big people with a big ego. Trust me.
Oh yeah,
If you know
probably
what
yes.
I mean. Massive ego.
Yeah, yeah.
This discussion is very interesting because people have the image of some artists that in the reality is completely different. You understand?
Of course. Yeah.
So they think it is simple, but the one that you think is simple sometimes is the worst. Because I know them from the backstage. I'm living with them. I eat with them. I do everything with them. So I'm the one that can tell you the truth. And you know why I'm famous in my business? Because I'm the only one I can say whatever I want.
But this is really important for the
I'm
artists because artists are really loved by everybody, but they're fun by everybody, and so they are having only good coming in front of their face, and so they really need somebody in their life who's true. And for one artist, it's difficult. It's
My
difficult
job is
also
to
for
say
them.
no. I'm the only one to tell them no. You understand?
And that's
Because
right.
everybody
And
says
that's
for
right.
them yes. I'm the only one I say no. This is not a good idea, and they're shocked. But
Of
I
course.
am the mirror. You know, I'm telling the
Yeah,
truth because if the artists have a big success, I'm gonna have success as well.
of
That's the
course.
thing. So success is also a teamwork. It's a team. It's not just
Yeah.
one people on the stage. You have to think about the musician. You have to think about the producer, about the security, about the marketing, about everything. You know.
Of course, of course. It's even not easy. Okay, what means for you be a good manager and what means for you to be a good artist? If you want, say it in one word.
Good manager is the manager that you're gonna understood exactly what the artist dream about. You understand? You have to find what the artist want to go, the direction he want to take. And a good artist is the one he listen his manager even he think is wrong.
So the talent is not enough.
Of course not. Talent is nothing. This is what I'm telling to every artist. Talent is nothing. Talent, it's exactly the time you're gonna spend to improve your talent. You understand what I mean? So more
Yeah,
time you're gonna spend on your piano to practice, one day you're gonna be a talent. But it's not enough at all. At all. It's
yeah.
30% of the success, maybe 40%, very
The
maximum.
talent is 40%. Oh my God, it's really little.
Of
So
course, it's
it's like
nothing.
everybody can become one artist, I mean.
You know how many artists are really talented and they're not gonna be famous and they're not gonna make it happen because they don't have the key on the direction of the. Because it's very important to be talented, of course. But if nobody listens to you, you're gonna be talented in your room. You
Yeah.
have to know where direction you're gonna take. It's the same story I'm telling you. You have amazing, gorgeous, stunning car, but you don't have the key to go somewhere. What's gonna
Yes,
be
of
the
course.
purpose? This is the talent. Your car is beautiful, but you don't have the engine to start on.
Or you don't know how to drive it,
Yeah, and
you
you
know.
don't know how to get out from your home to go
Yes,
somewhere.
of course.
So it's good to have a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, Italian car, but you need to show it.
Of course. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right.
To be honest, only contact by phone, by video call with my artists. But you know, like I told you before, they find out that they're not so important that they was thinking about, you understand? So it's very important. A lot of my artists, they do a new album, they work on new album, new song. You know, it's good for them. It's a big break because, you know, artists have two dilemmas in their life, money and fame, okay? So, or they spend the time to make money, to do shows, tour, blah, 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 etc. And they have the other thing when they have to be creative, you understand? And they need to take this time now to be creative, stay on studio, focus, because they never focus. They don't have the time to be focused. They always,
they lose, probably, you know?
Yeah, they lose
they
this.
Lose little bit the passion.
Yeah, because when you start this job, you're really passionate people. Then the money comes, then the problem comes, then the ego come on the top of that. Everything come on top. You lose the essence why you start this job.
Yeah.
Why you're here. You understand? So this is what I'm telling you. So I think they're back in the game with that. You know, and this year they will do that. You know, you can still doing music and post it on YouTube and everybody can listen to your song. You don't have to see them every day.
Yes, of course. Since 2000, your company is based in America and other important countries. How much has the world changed since then?
The change crazy. The world changed completely. My world and your world is completely different. But the good, sometimes it changes good way. You know, people think that the change is bad. Change is good also. You know, now we have more connection. We can do everything by internet. Look, we can stay home and talk to different countries.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Me, I love the change. You know,
yeah, you are for the change.
I am from the change for everything because when you start to block the change, you start to be old. You understand? Mm-hmm. So I wish to stay young all my life because I'm very impressed by new technology and everything. I think this coronavirus will change all the industry. The music industry will completely change. We're gonna start to stream TV shows by internet. We're gonna start to do everything like this. But I'm sure I'm a very optimistic guy, and I'm sure this is gonna be changed. This is gonna be finished. I'm sure it's not 2 years. I think in 1 year everything gonna be okay. We're gonna restart exactly like before, but the good way. We're gonna be more clean. We're gonna wash more everywhere. Yeah, everything gonna be clean. So I think
probably less contact. I think less contact is something that we have to
less contact. Yes,
there are some countries where they really love to kiss, to hug, you know.
Especially in Italy.
Little bit like no, I don't really like to kiss, you know. In France, they love to kiss, and oh my God,
yeah, it's true. That is very French. It's very French, yes. But it's true because when you don't know someone, you can trust them. You understand?
I cannot.
Yeah, and you know the thing is, I think this music industry will change completely. But you know, 1 year is nothing when you think about it. It's nothing in a business. You understand? Of course, it's sad for a lot of people. A lot that people that they have only this for living. Of course, it's super sad. But I'm not worried because it's gonna be, I think, better because people don't spend the time and the money and the passion and art. They will do more after. I'm sure.
You think so?
100%. 100%. You know,
you're really optimistic for the people, for the human, yes?
No, really. You know why? Because it's the same story. When you don't eat, you're starving. What you're gonna do, you're gonna eat more. You understand? It's the same. Because art is the light of the life. So without art, you can do nothing. Nobody can stay 1 week without music, 1 week without movie, 1 week without theater. It's impossible. So the human need it. And the good thing that with these 2 months or maybe 6 months of whatever is going to happen, the artist will be more appreciated because it was too much. It was too much artists, too much events, too much everything. Now you're going to go to the concert. You're going to be really focused on the show because for you, it's going to be like a diamond. You understand? You're going to be saying, oh, I'm so lucky to be here.
Forgive your origin and how you keep do it.
You know what? I have an amazing answer for that I love to always answer. It's the same story. When you don't know where you come from, you don't know where you're going. It's very easy. It's like a tree, you know, a tree, like a beautiful tree I have in my back, you know. If have amazing tree. Like
Yeah, I'm sorry, because
beautiful.
I did like that, like I would see it, no?
I live inside the park, you know, and I will tell you, if the roots of the tree are super strong, the tree can come up very high. But if the roots of the tree is weak, it's gonna fall with one wind, it's finito. It's the same in the life. You need to have a strong roots. Where you come from, I always said, my best country in the world is the whole world. You understand? You can say country is just a line. It's just a line, you know, between Italy and France or Portugal, Spain. It's
But
just
the world has no division, has
yes.
no limit, has no nothing.
But,
the world is not ours. He has
but
no
each
different
country,
names. He has one name.
each country has DNA and culture. So it's important to breed with this culture because this is your DNA. You work with that, you're born and you work with that. So it's important to keep your DNA and proud of where you come from, but it's not everything. It's like a painting. It's the base of the paints, and sometimes you can sprint something with the traditional life, and that is perfect because we're all the same. Look, with coronavirus, it was the biggest lesson of the life. Everybody went. They have dying everywhere. It's not America was safe. America was the worst.
Of
You know?
course.
And Trump said, no, we're not gonna be touched. It's nothing is in Asia. There was the worst now. Then the worst problem is in America now because we didn't listen. They think they are superior of everybody. You understand? Look, everybody, and you know, the thing is very strange and very funny. In Africa is the less, you know, less colonized in Africa.
But I'm happy for that.
Yeah, me too. But it's a good lesson of life.
But it's terrible to me.
It's a good lesson of life.
But this is the good answer, yeah. And your answer was good.
And you know, to be honest with you, you can't be shamed where you come from. You know why? Because for me, it's the strongest DNA you have inside you where you come from. You don't have to push it like I'm Italian, I'm the best, or American, I'm the best. No, you're from somewhere.
Has no sense.
It's just a plus. It's always a plus.
It's always a plus.
Yes. Look, I speak my native language is Moroccan. I speak Arabic. I speak fluently French, and I study in French, and I speak English, and I learn a lot of other language. That's a plus. I have one plus language that my mother gave me when I raised and born. It's amazing. I can't be ashamed of that. They have,
no, you cannot.
They have 2.5 billion people on the earth. They speak Arabic, and this is a plus. And I burn and I study French is a plus. I study English is a plus. So I can say it's a minus. So I know a lot of people, they think, oh, you know why I'm from this, so I'm ashamed where I come from. No, you don't have to be ashamed.
Never. Never. You have to be only honored and happy.
You know why? Because people judge you on when you come from. You know,
but who is judging you? It's always one ignorant person. It's never one smart person. And
you can change the human.
Your life only smart people. No,
you can change the human. Human is like this. Since 25 years, you know, this 2 months, we always look back. Everybody, you know, when you have these 2 months, you look your archive. I look the picture from the past. I never have a time to do that, really.
Yeah.
So I check everything. I say, wow, oh my God. It's like 25 years I'm in this business. I did that. Because, you know, when you run, you never have the time to look back. So I said it's the first time in my whole life that I'm really stuck for 2 months. Really. Never that in my whole life. Since I have 11 years old.
That's possible.
Even I was in a holiday in Maldives Island, in India, whatever. I always have the phone, email. It's the first time when I break down, and you know, it's good. I don't stress. I sleep good. I do my workout, gym every single day. I eat good. I take the time to take my breakfast, whatever. Now this time is Ramadan, but in general, I do my time to take my breakfast. It's amazing, to be honest.
It's amazing because you eat always out, you eat in restaurant, you have no
I eat on the flight, I eat on the plane, I eat with the phone. You know, I'm stressed. You know, stress is the worst. You know,
the stress is the worst. I know. Yeah. It's
the worst. You know. So for me, I never had. It's my first breakdown. It's my first one. You know, and it's cool. To be honest.
Look like strange.
In the beginning, I was upset. Very upset. In the beginning, I was like, oh, I can't because I'm a super active guy. You know, I'm
Oh
doing
yeah.
100 things in the same time. The first week was the worst. I was like trying to be crazy. I said, you know what? I'm going out. I will pay the fine. It's not a problem. I pay. If the police catch me, I pay. I go every day. And then I said, no, I have to think about my family, my health of my family. And then, no, it's okay. If they say, you know, Monday they release us in Paris. Monday, it's okay. It's like we're back in the game. And, you know, but I will back differently. My mindset will be different. You know, everybody have a lesson from this Corona, you know. That's it.
So you think this is the most no moment of all your career?
Of my life,
that
my
you
whole
did?
life, whole life, my
Yeah.
whole life. Since I have 11 years old. I'm
Oh my
doing
God.
this business since ton of years, you know.
So if you were having some kind of problems or some kind of trouble, you were always separating them, and now it's like you're forced to stay home and you are forced to do
Yes.
nothing, so it can look like the biggest trouble when you cannot do nothing, probably.
Yeah, but the good thing at this time, I'm very prepared, you know, because my mindset with the years, with the age, you are very different. You know, when you're young, you have 20 years old, you want to break everything, you're not accepting. Now I'm not more philosoph about the situation. And I said, listen, what you're gonna do? You're not gonna change the situation. Life is a life. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this situation, this bad situation, and always take advantages of the situation. This is my life. This I always do in my life. This is the
J'ai une question, mais mon anglais, it's bad. So we're having French and English in one phrase. He's amazing. Est-ce que être arabe aux États-Unis, c'est comme en France, c'est difficile de réussir, donc il faut faire 2 fois plus que les autres?
Okay, I have a very nice answer for that. He said, good French
question, actually.
good French, by the way. So listen,
I'm trying.
in America, the difference between Europe or Africa, whatever, they don't judge you where you come from. They don't care about that.
Oh.
That's, yes, in America, I love America for that because they don't care where you come from. It's a very strange people there. The mindset is very different of Europe, completely different. There, they judge you what you're gonna bring them on the table. If you're able to bring them something good, they're very happy to have you. You understand? You can be Chinese, you can be Cuban, you can be Italian, Arab, whatever you want. They're happy. That's why I love America.
You know that it's in Europe, it's not really like that.
No, in Europe, they judge you. You know the difference I will tell you between Europe and America. In America, it's very important what I'm gonna say. They give you one chance. If you disappointed them, they will never open you the door. Never. They say, okay, Manny, I don't know you. Okay, this is the business for you. Take it. Show me what you got. This is what it said. In Europe, you need to prove 10 times, then they give you one chance. And very important one, even you fall, they don't care. They will say, this is my friend, continue to do it. You understand?
Yeah,
this,
but I know.
This is the difference. This is the, you know, we always said that in America. In Europe, you're always looking who is the fault of. In America, we're always looking what is the answer of. Solution. You see the difference?
Oh my God, how you're right. You even don't understand how you're right, because
it's true. In France, if we have a problem, in Europe, if we have a problem, we're gonna say, who did it? It's her, it's him, and then we curse the people. In America, they're looking a solution to fix the problem.
But in Europe, they're creating problems just to have one trouble in the life, just to do something in the life.
Course.
That's the point.
Some people love problems. Yes.
This is what I don't get.
In America, they fix the problem. They're trying to fix the problem. They don't care who did it. It's not important because the problem is done.
The solution
so the most important is to fix it. That's why I love them. You know, I came in America when I was young. I was Muslim, Arab. I don't speak English, no money. My parents is not from this world. And I mean, my father is not a producer, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not gay. I mean, you know, nothing that can help me. Nothing. And they say, show me. They give me my chance. They say, try. I love that. But they give you a chance, but the chance is not free. Nothing is free in America. Even the smile is not free. Even the shake the hand is not free. Everything you have to pay a cost in America.
Wow.
It's a fair life.
It's not easy, but you have opportunity and you can show who you are, and you will be also appreciated for how you are and not for what you have. Like it's
but in America, nothing is perfect. Huh? It's not like
but nowhere nothing is perfect. But
no, but because the problem in Italy, in France, in Germany, in UK, all this country that they raise, they think that America is better than them. Trust me, a lot of things in Europe is much better than America. That's why I love to live between both. You know, my artist, my business is in America, but I mostly do business in Europe also, because I love to mix the both, because both mentality is not bad, but American are also a lot of things, it doesn't work there, a lot.
so in one press, they called you Money Mr. Possible because dance, fashion, music, and cinema, you're touched all the artistic fields, but there is still something else you would like to approach?
Yeah, I'm doing that in, actually, it's exactly a good question, because I did everything in my life. I think I did everything. I work with celebrity, actor, movies, fashion, everything. Of course, I'm gonna still continue to do what I do. I think the best for my side, but I'm very interested to help each other now. Is my new. I'm gonna be more and more philanthropist, you know, because I have a foundation. I'm the part of the foundation now in Africa. It's called Works Hard. It's called the babies. Works hard about the heart, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is help the kids. They born with the disease, you know, the malfunction of the heart. You know, a lot in Africa they born like this. Maybe 3,000 babies in a year, maybe more. They born like this, and if you don't help them before 9 months, they die. You know, they pass away. So I am in a collaboration with one of the biggest, cardiolog. You know, it's amazing guy. And we have a foundation put together. We did huge events last February in Morocco. It was amazing. We raised a lot of money for the kids. So we helped like exactly, I think it was like maybe 2,000 kids to help them to live. That's crazy. And I never did that in my life before, because me, I was a very pure business lion guy. You understand? I was just a tiger, you know, in the business. I didn't care about nobody. I was doing just what I'm doing. And, you know, with the time, you find out I had the kids. I have a beautiful kids. And when I have them, I can say, oh, my God, it can happen to them. You know, thank God it's not. But they can born like this. Because I was thinking about something. I said, oh, my God, you can born somewhere. You can be safe. And you can born just one line after, and you can die. That's crazy, you know?
Oh, my God, yes, that's true.
So I try to work on this. It's a new challenge of my life. Every year we're gonna do events, and now I'm trying to work a lot in ecology. You know, we do another big concert in Paris next year. It's gonna be a massive concert. It's gonna call Rainbows. You know, because I love ecology, I love planet. You know, I'm very sensitive of this cause. So I'm gonna bring.
And I'm so happy me now for the planet, actually, because he's finally breathing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
the
amazing
first time
what is
you
happening
can see
now.
clear everywhere in the sky.
I see a lot. I am in front of the sea here in south of France, and I see a lot of fish, a lot I never saw
It's
in
amazing.
my life.
It's amazing.
And a lot.
Amazing. Yeah, that's exactly because we stop the planet. We stop it. It's like a pause, you know.
That's what's really needing.
It's also sometimes I always learn that in my life. Trust me, it's really my experience, and I'm not saying that to be nice or whatever. Every time something happened bad in my life, it was for a good reason. Every time, I'm sure it's like this. You always see the bad side in the beginning, and then you say, oh, finally, this people was not for me, or finally, this artist was not good for me. Finally, this show, it's not even big deal that I didn't do it. It's crazy. because
But that's
we
the
need the time.
true when they say that nothing happens for nothing, and the bad is always bringing the truth and the good. So
Yes.
these phrases are really having a big sense.
I always said everything happened for a reason.
Everything happened for a reason. The good Italian artists, that did you never met one of them?
Okay, so for me, my idea, I was, a lot of people ask me the same question for every country. Why with this? Why with that? For me, my definition of talent, like I told you before, if you really talent people, you have to explore outside of your talent, side. I mean, for an artist, they think because nobody come to them, nobody help them. Like I told you before, the key is inside them. They have to promote themselves, that to make a huge light on them. Then some people like me, they can recognize the talent of these people. You understand what I mean? So it's not because you're gonna be in America that you're gonna be paid. It's more difficult for an artist in America to be famous than in Italy. I guarantee you.
Me, I saw some groups that were absolutely not appreciated in Italy, and they became famous in America. And in Italy, a lot of times, people really talented in some...
I will tell you why. I will tell you why. This is exactly my job. Some artists are very fit for some market. Maybe this group was very good for America because people in America love this kind of market song. You understand? So it's exactly like French. Like David Guetta is one of the biggest DJ in the world. It's French. He was not so big famous in France. He moved to America and he was big because in France nobody was paying attention of him because it was not the music that they like. You understand?
Okay.
And because you didn't fit in the market. I work with Zucchero in Italy. I work with Eros Ramazzotti. I work with Sfera Basta, the rapper. So,
okay, yeah.
And they big.
You're working with also a lot of Italian artists.
Yeah, we did a lot of events together, and yeah, we did collaboration, and we worked together. And I find out these people is very good in Italy. They're big in Italy. So if you have talent, you can make it. But I will tell you something. The problem of this job, they have a very few seats for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So the people sitting, they're happy. They say, yeah, I'm sitting, I'm the biggest one. But the people look at them, they create a jealousy, they create everything. But you can change that. It's the same in the soccer. They have one big star, and a lot of people want to be a star. They have only one Ronaldo, and everybody want to be Ronaldo or Messi, and everybody want to be him. But they have only one. It's the same like celebrity. So it's very easy. I know artists. It's a big excuse for them. Oh, I'm not famous. I have a big talent. If I was in America, I was big. Okay. You know what I'm going to tell you? I bet you. Take a flight and go in America and come back. You will see.
And you will say, I love my country.
Yeah, I love Italy. Italy is
Probably,
good.
yeah.
I love the radio. People respect my music. I will tell you something. For a conclusion, every artist has scare inside. This is my job to find this scary place, and they love to give an excuse to themselves to not make it happen.
Yeah,
because scary part is the worst in the artist. If they think about the scary, they do nothing. They say, "Oh, I prefer to work in an office. I don't want to be an artist. It's too difficult." But they always say, "Oh, Italy is not good. They don't help me. That's why I'm not." But why Laura Ponzini? Why Eros Ramazzotti? Why a lot of celebrities, they make it big in Italy? Big, or Mika, a lot of big artists outside.